Yep. So, so yeah, we have 2 steps, which is cool. So we are live now. We figured out how to do this for once.
I wonder how many people said they were going to be watching today.
Well, I don't know. I've gotten a lot of feedback on Mastodon. We have 2 people waiting right now. One of them could be me. Um, but I did get a notification saying you were live, so the YouTube notifications work. They don't always work when I'm restream. So anyway, that's just something to think about. And we
Hello,
are
everyone.
live,
It's good to
actually.
be here. I'm Michael. Taylor's kind of running the show, but I'm here. I'm going to go pull up the actual stream so I know what's going on and we can have chat going. So just a moment while I.
Yep, and I'm kind of acting for right now as streaming manager, but then I will be student in probably about 2 or 3 minutes. Let me turn on my video a minute if I can. I don't know why
Oh
it's not working.
my.
There we go. No, we don't want continuity camera. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's going on?
Okay, so I'm watching chat.
Something's going on here. Hold on.
If you're in chat, say hello. Let me know you're here.
Yeah. Um. So Michael, um, what are we doing today?
I don't know. There's this little app called Shortcuts we're going to talk about.
There
Um,
is. It is. Just
you may have
saying.
heard of it.
May have. I don't know. Can't seem to figure it out though. Really, I can't figure it out.
The Shortcuts app you're saying you can't figure out?
Yeah, I really can't. So we're gonna have to work on that today, I think.
Well, that's the goal. So,
It
um,
is.
let's start off by what in your view, what is the Shortcuts app?
The Shortcuts app is where you can control and like automate your phone or your Mac or things like that. And like there's different actions.
Yep. So the Shortcuts app is an app for iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, Apple TV of all things,
Oh, really?
and the Vision Pro.
That's right.
It's on all of the platforms. And the neat thing about Shortcuts is that, yeah, like Taylor said, it's an automation tool.
It
Okay.
is.
Now, what people don't realize about Shortcuts is it is the way that you can customize your phone or your iPad or your Mac. And it all works with this, it could all work with several different ways to trigger automations. But one that people don't realize is you can use SIRI. I have 2 HomePods sitting next here, over here. I am not going to say its name
Please don't.
because they will activate. So I could say, hey, S lady or S person, run, in the name of the shortcut. And it will do it. Like I have a shortcut to speak my IP addresses or my network information. And what that does is it will actually it will speak that information out loud through S lady. And you might be wondering, well, how does that work?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Somebody was trying to find the link, so I was trying to make sure that they had that. But anyway,
Fantastic.
all right, like I said, for the first part of this, we'll be talking, and then we'll be getting into it. So I kind of,
Yes.
I'll
Yes,
switch,
indeed.
I'll switch into my other role, huh? But I want to make sure the stream is going smoothly, except especially for these first few minutes when sometimes things can happen. So yeah,
So shortcuts have a thing called automations and actions. Um, the basic shortcut is a bunch of actions that you put together. The thing that's interesting about it, though, is that a shortcut um, is nothing but a bunch of actions. It's just like writing code, but without the code. Okay.
okay,
So, and I'm gonna do, and if you can make sure I have permissions to share, that way I can do that too.
No, let me real quick. Um, Somebody on WhatsApp is trying to find the link, so hold on. Everybody's trying to find the link, which is amazing. Um, yeah, I'll give you permissions. Are you gonna share first, Michael?
Yeah, I'm gonna share first. I'm gonna do a demo of the app, and then I'll turn it back over to you, so you can um, basically build your own shortcuts.
For the first few, like the first half of this, I'd say I'll probably be monitoring chat, and then we'll kind of reverse
That's a
roles a
good
little
point. I
bit.
should look at chat.
And we don't have any. Come on, y'all, let's chat.
Yeah, let's talk.
I am going to though.
What do you think about all this? Are you are you excited? Are
I
you
am. I'm just Apple shortcuts with Michael. Just had to get it.
we have two watching now. Very cool.
Yes, probably one of them is me because I'm monitoring, but
One
I
of them
don't
may
know.
be me because I'm monitoring too.
Dang it.
So, but this will be here for the future, right?
Yeah. Um, let's see.
Oh, while we're waiting, I wanted to show off something.
Yeah, what do you want to show off?
Um, so I'm always looking for cool things to print, do 3D printing with.
Yep.
And we have a Bamboo Labs printer. And so I was like, I wonder if I can make a app icon of the Shortcuts app. But I found something about it as cool. And it is the basically the app icon for the App Store Connect app. And what I did was I changed the color instead of the white and blue that it typically is. I made it gold and blue. It looks really neat. I really love it. Um, that is the cool stuff you can do with 3D printing. Totally love it. I mean, it's a little coaster. You can, put it on.
Amazing.
Yeah. So it's totally flat, and it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, I'm really excited to maybe if I can make that tactile.
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. And I made a second one that just came out of the printer. Um, and it's kind of neat to remix them and make them in different colors compared to what they are on the iPhone. So really enjoy a lot of 3D printing stuff.
All right, we're almost ready to get started here.
Yeah, it's good contrast. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Welcome to the stream.
Oops, I accidentally put a bunch of words together. All right. Okay, so I think people are starting to file in now, Michael.
Yeah, I
So,
think so.
think so.
Let's,
Do we
let's
want to actually get this thing going?
Yeah, we got four watching. Fantastic. So again, shortcuts. Shortcuts are really cool because they let you create automations on your phone or your any device that you're on. So I'm a big fan of that. Um, the problem with shortcuts though is they are, if you don't know what you're trying to do, they can be complicated. They can be difficult to figure out what is possible because there's so many different combinations. But yet there's also things that are not as easy to do because you don't know what you're wanting to do. So, um, Wow, chat's hopping now. You know, welcome, folks. Um, so it just depends on what you're wanting to do. Um, one thing I know a lot of people wonder is there an Android equivalent to this? And the answer is yes. Yes, there is. It is called Tasker. I find it a little more difficult to use, but some people love it.
Some people do, yeah.
Um,
Oh,
we've had this discussion a lot. Yes, we wish you could use natural language. That would be amazing.
we had this discussion this morning.
Yeah, to create these shortcuts. And to be honest, there is some problems with accessibility. This stream will be using iOS uh, 26 beta. So there are some bugs in the Shortcuts app. Folks, just to let you know, we also host a Shortcuts community at beyondthegallery.app. Sign up there. Let me know your feedback on the sign up process. We're doing a new thing. And basically go to log in and sign up.
It's in the description, by the way, Michael. I put the app so you guys can download the app as well as look at the website.
Go to the website, sign up. We have a 2.0 of the app coming out where you can submit shortcuts in the app. It is fantastic. We worked on it on stream on Taylor's channel. So it's really cool.
And we also have something else, Michael, that I highlighted in the description. A new mailing list, right?
Yes, we have a new mailing list. Oh, that's an interesting chat message. I'll have to look into that. MacroDroid on Android. Yes, we do have a new mailing list. It's shortcuts plus subscribe at beyondthegallery.app to subscribe, and you can send emails to it. Shortcuts at beyondthegallery.app. I will be posting a tip of the day for using shortcuts to bring up conversation and get people interested in shortcuts.
Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to Michael's channel, you guys should. As you guys know, this is not on my channel this time. Normally things are, but you guys should definitely subscribe to Michael's channel. We're trying to get Michael up to 80 subscribers. We can do it.
Yeah, let's make it happen. That'd be awesome.
All right, let me give you screen sharing permissions, Michael. I mean, this is kind of a mini teardown in a sense because we're looking at the Shortcuts app.
Yep.
But yeah.
It's gonna be pretty exciting. And also keep in mind, this is beta. There can be they could fix things. But the issue is we're so close to launch that it may be in the 0.1 release when they fix these things.
You do have permission to share screen. I'm gonna make you a co-host though.
Okay.
So go ahead and share your screen. And I'm gonna monitor chat while you do that.
Okay. I'm going to turn off my video while I'm sharing just so that people can focus on what I'm going to be sharing. Typically how I roll.
Unmute left a bunch of emojis, like faces in the chat. I assume about the accessibility of the Shortcuts app. So face blue smiling, waving. I'm not sure. I'm using some of those. I'm not sure. But yeah, I can understand some of those emojis. For this is hug out. Yeah, definitely get that. All right, let's see. Michael.
Working on sharing now.
Weird.
What?
Oh my. I think I have a loose connection on my studio display.
You sound fine.
Okay, let me see.
Turn on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Open the Shortcuts app. Let's
Right.
go back to the.
Yep, I had a problem with my plug for their. I had a loose cord over in the area here, so I had to fix that really fast. Ah, that would have been a disaster. Okay, Michael, are you sharing your audio too, or just your sound for your
I'm sharing my audio
visuals?
as well. So give me just a second.
No problem.
Voiceover on. Shortcut.
There you go.
Library.
What's
Okay,
your speech rate on the voiceover?
it's the default.
Okay, so I'm like, people, yeah, it's fine.
Library. Back button.
See, I keep it kind of slow. Okay.
Well, and
So
plus you're not a normal voiceover user, like you don't use it every day.
no, I am not. So here's the basically the layout of the Shortcuts app. The top left, there's 3 tabs in the app. Let's start out with that. The first tab is
Tab bar. Selected. Library. Tab automation. Tab. 2 of 4. Gallery. Tab. 3 of 4. Gallery. Tab. 3 of 4. Gallery. Tab automation. Select. Start PMI.
I don't know what that is. That's weird.
Vertical scroll bar. 31 pages. 100%. Adjust tab bar. Selected. Library. Tab. 1 of 4. Selected. Library. Tab. 1 of 4. All shortcuts. Head. Library. Back button. Edit. Button.
We have the library at the top left. So it's saying 1 of 4 on the tabs, but I'm only seeing 3.
Add new folder.
Uh-oh.
Edit. Button. Edit. Add new folder. Button.
So the library lets you create folders and places to put shortcuts.
Library. All shortcuts. But 195.
Yeah, I've got 195 shortcuts.
No
Forward.
judgment here,
Image.
Michael.
Share sheet. Button. 31. Forward. Image.
Again, they should make each of these a accessible element. That way I
Yeah.
don't have to click through all of these different things.
Apple Watch. Button. 107. Forward. Folders. Heading. Beta. Button. Actions available.
So
All shortcuts. Button. Summarize forecast. 3 actions. Button.
I
Actions
went back to
available.
my list of shortcuts.
All shortcuts. Heading.
And so let's look at these tabs again.
Tab bar. Selected. Library. Tab. 1 of 4. Automation. Tab. 2 of 4. Gallery. Tab. 3 of 4. Gallery. Tab.
That's
3
a
of 4.
bug.
That is a bug.
And Michael, we have chat messages real quick when you get a minute.
Sure.
So let's see, hold on, let me look at this real quick. So I have
I can look real quick too.
no worries. Is okay. No worries. I'm just spamming your YouTube chat with emojis. Okay. And then finally I should get the right place here. Is it mobile or Mac? I think I missed that.
We are working on the iPhone.
Yep. Sorry about that, Michael. Just took me a minute to get there.
Not a problem. So, at the top right of the Shortcuts app, we have, so let's go back up to the top again.
Library. Back button. Edit. Button.
We can edit, so we can delete the shortcuts that we have.
Create shortcut. Button. All shortcuts. Heading.
So we have create shortcut, all shortcuts,
Search. Search field.
search.
Double. Dictate. Summarize forecast. 3 actions. Button. Professionalize. 4 actions. Button.
So now we're going through
Actions available.
we're going through the different shortcuts that I have saved. I've got over 100, so we're not going to go through all of those. So let's go to new shortcut and see what that looks like.
Lift for app switcher.
Yep.
App switch. Shortcuts. Shortcuts. Active. Shortcuts. Library. Back button. All short. Search.
Okay,
Search
I'm
field.
not even tapping my phone, and VoiceOver is doing all kinds of craziness.
Uh-oh.
All shortcuts. Create shortcut. Button. Create back button.
Okay, so we have a back button to go back to our list of shortcuts.
Button.
We have a button which is
Uh-oh.
unlabeled. That unlabeled button is basically the information about the shortcut, like the
Oh,
icon.
great.
Yep.
New shortcut 24. Actions menu. Button.
I have a lot of shortcuts. New shortcut 24. So opening that will bring up where we can access different information about the shortcut, like this.
Rename. Button. Choose icon. Button. Duplicate. Dimmed. Move. Dimmed. Add to home screen. Dimmed. Button.
Yes, you can add shortcuts to your home screen.
Why are they dimmed right now?
I'm not sure. I think because I have no actions in the shortcut.
Okay.
Dismiss context menu. Button.
So I just moved my finger
Back button.
outside of the context menu and it said to dismiss.
New shortcut 20. Add actions from below to create a shortcut.
So let's basically let's demonstrate two actions here. So I'm going to now flick to the right.
Search actions. Search field. Double. Search actions. Search field. Dictate. Button. Scripting. Button.
So we have all these different categories that we can look through. One scripting, so that's more like your programming, your code actions.
Controls.
Okay.
Button.
Controls. Controls are like what you can find in Control Center.
Device.
Oh,
Button.
okay.
Location. Button.
Device will get device information, different aspects of your device. Location will pull location information.
Media. Button.
Media lets you manipulate different aspects of media.
Sharing. Button. Documents. Button. Web. Button. Send message.
So now we're looking at different popular actions people would want to use. Send message. That'll send an iMessage.
More info.
So,
Button.
Michael,
Open app.
Yes.
it says like send message, but is there like a heading that says popular actions? Because that could be a little jarring for users.
There's not visually or non-visually.
Okay, good to know. My accessibility tester hat's coming out, people.
Yeah, it's not there for anybody. So
Okay, that
what
doesn't
you
matter.
see is
Listen.
what you're hearing is what you're getting this time.
Okay, well, I never know anymore.
So those we got a bunch of different actions. And there's loads. So what we can do is I like to search. Okay. So let's do a search.
Search actions. Search field. Search field. Is editing. Search
And
actions.
then I'm gonna
Insertion point at start.
use an action.
Use the rotor to access misspelled word.
Stop it. I'm gonna do an action called text. So let's type in text.
Cap T. E. X. T.
And then I'm gonna use the search button or
Search. Search. Back button.
And then I'm going to go to the top of the screen, back to the search field.
Text. Search field.
Now,
Double tap to
again,
edit.
folks, I'm going to stress this, can't stress this enough. Don't use flicking to get to everything in this app. Use Explore by Touch because like before, it was on the back button, which was behind the search view. Or behind what we're looking at because this is a modal. And Apple really needs to do a lot of work on this app. So Explore by Touch in this app is going to be very beneficial. Once you get to somewhere where you know where you are, then you can start to flick left and right. But use your Explore by Touch to make sure you're on the right focus on what you're trying
Okay.
to.
That's a
Clear
good
text.
point.
Button. Cancel. Button. Scripting. Button.
We still have all of these categories at the top, even though so I'd have to flick through.
Control device. Locate media. Sharing.
So
Button.
you could do that, or you could just move your finger down from the top.
Dynamic island.
Not too far.
Text. Search field. Add actions from below to create a shortcut. Text. Speak text. Text.
So what we want first is the text action.
Text. Text field.
What
Okay.
does that do?
So what that did was it added the text action to my shortcut. So now from the top,
Search actions. Search field. Search field.
well,
Is editing.
hold on, people.
Search actions. Dictate. Cancel. Button. Cancel. Back button.
See,
Search actions. Search field. Double tap to edit. Primary. Text. Actions menu. Button.
Oh, this is gonna be challenging,
Button.
isn't it?
Actions.
Oh dear.
field.
Button? Really?
Search
so
field.
no, what's
editing.
happening is
Search
that the
Insertion
card
point
is
at
still
start.
up,
Use the
for
rotor
the
to access
search.
misspelled.
and they're using a non-standard control for these cards, and so there's no dismiss modal.
Oh, imagine that. And they try to promote people using standard controls.
Search field.
Practice what
Is
they
editing.
preach.
Search actions. Character mode. Dictate. Cancel. Button. Cancel. Back button. Button. Text. Action. Text. Search actions. Search field.
Wow.
Double tap to edit.
So
Text. Text field. Close. Button. Close.
wow,
Button. Text.
you're getting this on stream, guys. Like this is not a. So I've added an action, okay, and what I'm trying to do.
Search
Okay,
actions.
here's what we'll do.
Search field.
So as a
Double tap to
workaround
edit.
for right now, if that dialog is taking up the entire screen, the modal to pick an actions to add, take one finger, double tap, and hold.
Okay.
And then drag down. Okay. It won't give you any feedback that that's happened, but it does work.
Text. Actions. Text. Button. Close. Button. Text.
It's still
Text
there
field.
though, isn't it?
No.
Double tap to
So
edit.
it did
Use
close.
the rotor to access misspelled words.
So I double
Text field.
tapped on the text
editing.
field,
Text.
and then
Insertion point at start.
so what I can do now is I can start dictating text to put in this field. So I'm going to do a 2-finger double tap. This is some text that will be spoken out loud.
Inserted. This is some text that will be spoken out loud.
Okay. So again, we're going to go up to the top left.
Back button. Button.
So after the back button, the next button you see is for the icon.
Text. Actions menu. Button.
So it says text actions menu button. It automatically names the shortcut to the name of the first action. That may be a little confusing. That's not an accessibility issue. That's just how it works. Okay.
Okay.
So that's so like if the first action was use menu, that would be the name of the shortcut.
Text. Button. Close. Button. Text field. Is editing. This is some text that will be spoken out loud.
So
Character mode.
why is
Insertion
there
point at end.
a
Use the rotor to access.
close button? I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Close. Button. Close. Back button. Add actions from below to create a shortcut.
Okay, that button is badly labeled.
Uh-oh.
You know why?
Why?
That's not a close button at all.
Uh-oh.
You know what that button was?
Back button.
No, that was a delete button. It has a bad
Ooh.
voiceover label.
No. I'm gonna have to make a blog post about this, folks.
So when you add an action, there's gonna be if these bugs still persist, that is a close button. Or that close
Oh.
button is a delete button. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. And the problem is it's an X. So Apple and VoiceOver see it as a close because it's what you use to close modal dialogues. That's actually a delete button.
Oh
Search
no.
actions. Search field. Search field. Is editing. Search
So
actions. And search cap T. E.
Not
X.
cool.
R.
oops.
R. T. Search. Text. 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 Text
So I've
field.
added our text back.
Text field. Is editing. Text. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
And
User.
so what we're going to do is I'm going to dictate again. This is some text that will be spoken out loud.
Inserted the system text that will be spoken out loud.
And a dictation can't hear anything because, you know.
U. Delete. O. Text at the system.
Seems like we're having issues today.
This is some text that will be spoken out loud. This is
Inserted
some
the
text
system
that will
text
be
that will be
spoken out
spoken out
loud.
loud.
Sounds very much different from this is system text.
No.
You know, they talk about Apple's dictation getting better. I don't think it did.
I think it's getting worse sometimes.
I don't think it's gotten worse, but I don't think it's gotten as good as they say. Okay. Now, let's talk about some other things that we have. So we can add variables to this text if we wanted to make a template.
This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Select variable. Button.
So we have select variable, and these are right above the keyboard.
Ask each time. Button.
So we can do ask each time, that will ask for text each time.
Clipboard. Button.
We can instantly deposit what's on the clipboard into the text action.
Okay.
Current date. Button. Clipboard. Current date. Button.
We can instantly add the current date.
Device details. Button. Shortcut input. Button.
So we can do shortcut input. So if we open the shortcut from a share sheet or from some other place, and we get input about the shortcut from that place, then we can have that instantly go into the text field, which is really cool. Okay.
Close. Button.
So this is a proper close button because
Are you
it's right
sure?
above the keyboard.
Close. Back button.
So we get put back up at the top on the back button. So let's go through again. We have back button,
Button.
button,
Text.
text,
Actions menu. Text. Button. Close. Button. This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Search actions. Search field.
and now we're
Double
back
tap to
to
edit.
where we can search for actions. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to do speak text.
Search field. Is editing.
Oh no.
Search actions. Insertion point at start. Use the rotor to act. Cap S. P. E. A. K. Space. Speak. T. E. X. T.
So
Search field. Is editing. Speak text. Character mode. Clear text. Cancel. Scripting. Button. Device. Media. Share. Documents. Web. Button.
we're going through all those again.
Speak text. More info. Button.
So let's try this. Let's go to more info.
More info. Volume highest. Image. 11.
That's an unlabeled image.
Speak text. Close. Button. Speaks the inputted text aloud.
So that more info button will give you information about what the action does.
Pin. Button.
So pin button, it sounded like dim, but it's pin.
Add. Button.
Add.
Add.
Okay. So because Shortcuts is smart, it added it to our shortcut, and connected it to our text block. Okay? So I'm gonna
Add. Button. Add. Button.
okay, again, that's a bug because after I use the add button, VoiceOver's context is still on that screen that is no longer there.
Speak text 1. Button. Back button.
Put our focus on the back button. Is this an issue for VoiceOver users where you put your finger on certain controls at the top of the screen and it thinks that you're selecting like to swipe down?
Yeah.
That seems to be a big issue.
Button. Speak text 1.
Oh, cool.
Actions
And
menu.
button.
Button.
See, now it says speak text 1 because that's kind of the thing that we're doing. The latest action we added. That's the name of the shortcut now.
Text. Button. Close. This is some text that will
Wait
be
a
spoken out
minute.
loud. Text field.
Are you
Double tap to
telling
edit.
me that the
Use the rotor to
shortcut name
access misspelled
changes
words.
after each action?
If you haven't given it its own name.
Speak. Text. Actions available.
So it says speak text.
Button. Speaker.
Speaker.
Close.
Okay.
Button.
Oh, yeah, it's info or something.
Search actions. Search field.
Now,
Double tap to edit.
we have the search actions that we've been to before, but what happens if we want to run the shortcut? Well, let's keep going.
Dictate. Button. Undo. Button.
So we do have an undo at the bottom left of the app.
Redo. Dim.
Good Windows.
Info. Button.
I'm not sure what the info button does.
Share. Button.
We can share the shortcut. This is how you would share to Beyond the Gallery.
Play. Button.
And we have a play button. Probably should say run, but whatever.
Back button.
This is some text that will be
Shortcuts.
spoken out loud.
Shortcut finished.
And I like that touch of having VoiceOver speak shortcut finished when it's done. That is a neat touch. I feel like I've been, harping on them a lot during this because yes, there are some parts of this that are really, really bad. But I do like that one little touch there. That was pretty cool. So we basically saw how we can go through and see the different shortcuts actions. We've added 2 actions. This is a very basic shortcut. You can go and make as complex a shortcuts as you want or as simple as you want. And in fact, you could have just done speak text and then entered the text to be spoken on the one action. I was just basically showing how you could use multiple actions to do something. Now, here's the other question. You heard on the keyboard use variable. Okay. So why would you use the use variable? Well, the reason is if I'm say I had, and I'm going to demonstrate this, say I have 2 text fields, okay, and I want it to speak both of them. I can, or if I only want to speak like this, the first one and not the second, I can declare a variable, okay? So we're going to add a new text field. We're going to move that text and then tell the shortcut which one to speak. So that's the next thing we're going to be doing. Taylor, do you have any questions so far, or does chat have any questions so far?
I don't. I'm looking at chat right now. I don't think I have a whole lot of questions other than like this seemed pretty challenging. So it'll be interesting to see how I fare with it.
Yeah, it is very much not Apple's standard way of doing this. And Apple accessibility, I will, you guys will get a copy of this stream so you can see what's going on.
They already do.
Great. so I think that it is challenging for users. And there's a lot that has to be done, and I would shortcuts is a area that provides more accessibility to users and automation. I'd really like to see this improved, because this is not great.
You did get another subscriber though.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Yeah.
So
Screen dimmed.
let's go ahead and add another text field. So I'm going to use the search.
Search actions. Search field. Search field. Is editing. Search actions. Insertion point at start. Cap T. E. X. T. Search. Back button.
So again, export by touch.
Documents. Sharing. Button. Doc. Web. Text. More info. Text. This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Text field.
So that's our first text field.
Speak. Text.
I think
Actions
the biggest
available.
the biggest thing with this is just knowing where you are. Knowing when you get out of a modal or you get out of something, knowing where you are and recovering to do something different. Okay.
Button. Speaker. Close. But text. Button. Close. But text. Text field. Text field. Is editing.
This will become the first text field in the shortcut.
Inserted. This will become the first text field in the shortcut.
Fine.
Select variable. Text. ASCII. Clipboard. Current date. Device details. Shortcut input. Close. Button. Close. Back button.
So I just closed it. So we're back up at the back button. So let's see what we got now.
Button. Speak text 1. Text. Button. Close. Button. This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Text. Speak. Text. Button. Speak. Close. Button. Text. Button. Close. This will become the first text field in the shortcut. Text field.
Okay.
Double tap to edit. Use
So-
the rotor to access misspelled.
Here's the issue. Okay. Our third text box is the third text box. We want it to speak this one. But a shortcut runs kind of like you're cooking a recipe. For one thing, then the next, then the next. Okay. So you have to remember the order in which you put things is important. Okay. So because this is our third action, we need to move it. Well, let's see how we can do that. So I'm going
Oh
to flick
boy,
left.
this might interesting.
Close. Button. Text. 65%. 60%. Close. Button. Button. Speaker. Close. Text. 65%. 60%. Button. Close. Button. This will become the first text field in the shortcut. Text field. Double tap to edit. Use the rotor to access shortcut. This will shortcut. Close. Button. Button. 65%. 60%. Close. Button. 65%. 60%.
See, none of these items in this have voiceover actions
Or labels, for that matter.
or correct labels.
Button. Text.
Well,
Close. Text.
So what I recommend doing is finding the item that you want, okay, and then double tap and hold. And then you would just move your drag it upward. Again, there is no spoken feedback. So I just drug that field up to the first item. But again, there's no way to do that non-visually. So you're going to need to use once you drag something, then find it visually or non-visual. Find it with voiceover.
There you go,
Um,
Michael.
and figure out what order things are in. You know, one thing that would be very nice if they had is a outline.
That would be very nice.
You know, I'm going to do one thing.
Words. Speaking rate.
What are you
Containers.
gonna do?
Headings. Edit. Characters. Words. Speaking. This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Characters. Words. Misspelled word. Edit. Headings. Containers. Speaking rate. 60
What are you looking
lines.
for?
Words. Words. Characters.
Well, I guess I don't have voiceover recognition or any of that stuff on.
Oh, I
because-
do.
Well, I don't have it turned on apparently here, because it's not in my rotor. So I was wondering if I had something on that may have been causing this to act strange.
But would voiceover recognition help here, or would it make it worse?
No, I mean maybe, but I doubt it.
God, just the fact that I
Speak.
have to use that in an
This is
Apple
some
app,
text that
though.
will be spoken out loud. Text field. Close. Button. Button. Text. Button. Close. Button. This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Text. Speak. Text. Action. Button. Speak. Text. Show more. Edit. Text. Activate. Default. Show more.
So now I'm on the speak text, and it says speak text, and that's all we get, visually and non-visually. Okay, so it's not like we are getting anything different here. For visual and non-visual users, both actions are called text. Okay, so we don't get anything different from anybody else. So I'm just, this is disappointing. I was really hoping to have that this would be a better experience.
But Bags, I just posted this on Mastodon. But sorry, y'all, I've been posting on Mastodon like crazy because I'm trying to start the conversation. Michael, do you think the testing and development quality has gone down on this app and other Apple apps? Because I'm starting to think that could be
Well,
something.
we're not going to talk about that here.
Edit.
But
Text.
it was just something to
Activate.
think about.
Default. Show more.
So we could go to show more under speak text. That some actions do have a show more option. It's collapsible, and I'm glad that that's labeled. So let's see what we got in here.
Button. Speaker. Close. Button. Wait until finished. Switch button. On.
Wait until
Double tap the
finish.
toggle setting.
What that does is it will hold the shortcut up until it is done speaking.
Rate. 50%. Adjustable. Pitch. 1. Adjustable. Language. English, United States. Voice. Nora, enhanced. Button.
Oh, that's interesting because it actually has listed Nora instead of the S Lady voice name. So, okay, we're going to go.
English, language. 1. Pitch. 50. Rate. Wait until close. Button. Speaker. Close. Wait until finished. Switch but close. Button. Button. Speaker. Speak. Text. Speak. Text. Button. Speak. Close. Search actions. Close. Button. Speak. Text.
Okay,
Swipe up or down to select a custom action. Then double tap to activate. Show more. Edit. Text. Activate. Edit. Text. Sheet grabber. Half screen. Button.
if an
Double tap
action
to
says
expand
you
the
can
sheet.
edit it, that is very useful because it lets you then go in and it has where you can manually change what it's going to speak.
Text.
That's a vertical splitter. That's just not labeled.
Yeah.
Variable name. Text. Text. Clear variable. But reveal action. Button. Return. Button. Type. Text. Button. Selected. Text. Button.
So this is the type of thing that it's going to speak. So let's go to clear.
Clear variable. Button. Back button.
So now we've told it that speak text has nothing to speak. Okay. So let's see if we can now set it to our new variable.
Button. Speak text 1. Actions met. Text. Button. Close. This will become the first text field in the short text. Button. Close. This is some text that will be spoken out loud. Speak. Button. Speak. Text.
Is
Swipe
this?
up or down to select a custom action.
I
Then
wonder if the
double tap to
shortcuts app
activate.
on Mac is better than this, or is it the same?
Well, that's besides the point on this, Taylor, because most people have iPhones, right?
Okay, I didn't know like if you made a shortcut on one, would it see to
It
the other?
does synchronize, but again, the focus on this is to do it on the phone because most people will be using a phone.
Yeah, it was just a question I had, because when I'm
Um,
testing these things, I always like to,
We
figure that
we
out.
would probably have to do a different stream to test the Mac version
Got it.
because that one is a lot different and there's a lot of more in the Mac version that is not
Oh, is
in.
it really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
Speak. Text. Show more. Edit. Text.
So I have edit text. This is where if there's no variable, it brings up a keyboard and it lets you pick a variable. So we could type manually in here or
Button. Speak. Close. Select variable. Text. Button. Ask each time. Button. Text. Button. Select variable. Button.
so it lets me pick from, it doesn't tell me which text, and it doesn't let you know that visually either. Probably the last text field, the closest one to it. But let's do select variable and see what happens.
Speak. Text. Dimmed. Actions available. Text.
So I'm flicking left because it put me back on speak text. I can't select speak text as itself because it's dimmed, or you can't select it yourself, right? So that when I flick left, it said text. That's the previous text field.
This is some text that will be spoken out loud.
So that's the one, if you selected that first one.
Button. Text. Text.
So now we have another one that says text. Again, no voiceover cues on this to know which one is which. And it would be good if there was a label here that would say text variable for, and then a snippet of the text. So I'm going to select that. But there is something else we can do.
This will become the first button. Text. Shortcut input.
We can also select shortcut input. So we have it speak the input of the shortcut.
Text. Button. This will be text.
So I'm going to select that. So then we have selected the first
text
item there. And because we did something like that, it moved our voiceover focus to something that doesn't exist. So
shortcut.
I just tap somewhere on the screen.
Text. Button. Close. This is some text. Speak. Text. Button. Speak. Close. Button. Select variable. Button. Text. But select text. ASCII. Clipboard. Current date. Device details. Shortcut input. Close. Button. Close. Speak.
That was
text.
the one on the keyboard.
Actions available.
Because that keyboard comes back up whenever you select a variable. Because maybe you want to do something else.
Button. Speaker. Close. But search actions. Dictate. Undo. Redo. Info. Button. Share. But play. Button. Play.
This will become the first text field in the shortcut.
Shortcut finished.
See, we changed the text to be the first one. So basically the way that works is we told it to speak text that was not connected. So we have two text inputs. And if you just add one shortcut at a time, or one action at a time, then it will go from item to item. Does that make sense? Are you still there, Taylor?
I turned screen recognition on.
You did what now?
Screen recognition.
Uh-huh.
And I was seeing if I could play along. I think I've almost made a shortcut. So if I say like, go to Chili's, it will book an Uber to Chili's.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I want to make this point clear. This interface is not great. It's terrible currently, but it's doable. It's not like none of the items can be selected. Like all of them can be selected. All of them can be utilized.
Yep.
It's just not. There are things that are not labeled, and there are things like this. This is not what we typically expect when we see an app. And I feel like it was not nearly as bad in previous versions of the app. So I'm hoping that we see improvements here. But we can build very complicated workflows. Let me show off one of them that I've made.
Back button. Back button.
So I'm
Library.
going to go back to the
Back button.
search.
Search. Search field. Search field. Cap S. P. E. A. K. Space. Speak. N. Speak next event location.
Yep,
8
that's
actions.
not it.
Button. N. I. Speak image text. 2 actions. Button. I.
What's it called?
W. I. I. W. Space. K. A.
I have so many shortcuts.
P. W.
I have one that'll speak my network information.
I. W. N. E.
Really? Come on now.
E. N. Cap S. Cap N. E. T. Network name. 7 actions. Button. Actions available. Edit. Edit. Button. Edit. Back button.
Okay, so let's go through the actions. This has 7 actions.
Button. Network name. Actions get. Wi-Fi. Networks. Network name.
So that's
Actions available.
that is an action. So I can get Wi-Fi network name.
Button. Close. If. Condition. Act button. Close. Speak. Text. Actions available. Button. Speaker. Close. Otherwise. Button. Close. Text. Button. Close. You do not appear to be connected to a wireless network. Text field. Double tap to edit. Use speak. Text. Button. Speaker. Close. End if.
So basically, and I don't know if I have like my condition may be broken because this thing is very old. But let's see.
Play. Button. Play. Shortcut finished.
Yep, the condition is broken. But I can use an if and else to do a condition just like in code, right? So dragging items between those positions in the if will be kind of interesting. So that might be a little challenging, but there's options like menu. There's options like choose from list. There's options. You could load entire RSS feeds, guys. There's dictionary. There's all kinds of variables. You can create your own variables with their own names. You could create if statements, like we just saw. Let's go through the scripting list real quick.
Back button. Back button. Library. Edit. Button. Library. Edit. Create. All shortcut. Net. Clear text. Button. Clear text. Create shortcut. Back button. Search actions. Dictate. Scripting. Button. Scripting. If.
So we're in the scripting.
More info. But repeat. More info. Repeat with each.
So these are like loops.
More info. Wait. More info. Variables. Heading. Set variable. More info. Get variable. More info. Add to variable. More info. Lists. Heading. List. More info. Button. Choose from list. More info. Get item from list. More info. Dictionaries. Heading.
So lists are like arrays in coding.
Dictionary. Button. Get dictionary value. Button. Set dictionary value.
And dictionaries are key value pairs.
More info. Get dictionary from input. More info. Numbers. Head. Number. More info. Button. Random number. More info. Round number. More info. Format number. More info. Get numbers from input. More info. Math. Heading. Calculate. More info. Button.
Ooh, what is that?
More info. Math. Operator. Calculate. Close. Button. Performs a number operation on the input and returns the result.
Interesting.
Close. Button. Close. Format number. More info. Get more. Math. Calculate.
So
More
could I
info.
use that one for
Calculate
like
expression.
payroll, for example?
Yeah, you could.
So how do you, I have a question now then. So what happens if there's an error? How do you figure out what's wrong? Because it just keeps saying an unknown error occurred.
What's the action?
With the Uber thing for Chili's.
You would have that is from Uber's side, and if you go to info for the action, then you can see what is it's expecting as its input for that action.
Okay.
More info. But calculate statistics. More info. Measurements. Head. Measurement. More info. Convert measurement.
That's neat. Convert measurement.
More info. Dates. Heading. Date. More info. Format date. More info. Adjust date. More info. Get time between dates. More info. Get dates from input. More info. Convert time zone. More info. Text.
Hey,
Heading.
that's pretty neat. Convert time zone. That's kind of cool.
Oh man, I need that all the time.
Yeah,
I guess I just have to mess around with these things because like some of these could really help me. And like I want to set up a shortcut so whenever like 15 minutes before each meeting it will put me in do not disturb.
you can do that.
See, there's just so many. Should we take it? Is it my turn or not yet?
Give me just a minute.
Text. More info. Get text from input. More info. Show definition. More info. Get name of emoji.
That's a new action. I had entire shortcuts built to do that. Now, here's the deal, okay? Why that's cool? Well, you could put an emoji in and it gives you the textual value of that emoji. That's no longer, you had to have a shortcut to do that, and now that's built into the operating system.
More info. Text editing. Edit. Change case. More info. Combine text. More info. Split text. More info. Replace text. More info. Trim white space. More info. Match text. More info. Get group from match text.
See, there's so many, all these things are programming data analysis things that you get for free that you don't even have to use Python or other things to do.
More info. Correct spelling.
Oh, that's neat. I did not know that was a thing.
More info. Audio. Heading. Dictate text. More info. Transcribe audio.
Now this one is contentious to me. I need to try it because I've sent it audio files and it's only returned a very small chunk of the file.
More info. Speak text. More info. Make spoken audio from text.
Oh, okay. So why is this cool? Why is this one cool? Okay. It will make, you can, I'm kind of excited about this one. You can send it a piece of text, and it will use on-device text to speech and convert that to an audio file. How cool is that? It's built into iOS, folks.
More info. Translation. Head. Detect language. More info. Translate text. More items. Head. Get name. More info. Get type. More info. Set name. More info. Quick look.
Quick Look is cool because it's kind of like Quick Look on the Mac. You can have it preview any piece of content.
More info. Show content graph.
I do not know what that does.
More info. Shortcuts. Heading. Get my shortcuts. More info. Run shortcut. More info. Other. Heading. Get what's on screen.
Now this one is nice. It will get what's on screen, and then you can have it read what that is. You can convert it to text.
More base 64 encode. Generate hash. More info. Format file size.
That's a neat one because you can give it a file size and format it correctly.
Stop and output.
stop the shortcut and print the output.
Stop this shortcut. More info. Wait to return. More info. Run script over SSH.
Haha. This one has been there since workflow, and it lets you connect to a web server or any other kind of server through SSH and run a shell script. I always have loved this one.
More info. Open X callback URL.
X callback URLs are interesting. You can open a URL and get information. I don't even fully understand how this works. It's that advanced. So there's a lot of stuff in here.
More nothing.
And I still don't know what the nothing action does. Like, I don't know why that's there. I guess you could send things to nothing. I don't know what the purpose is.
Vertical scroll bar. Vertical scroll bar. More info. Button. Nothing.
Okay. So, the other thing to keep in mind, and I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing.
Alert. Accessibility. Select. Voiceover off.
The other thing to keep in mind, folks, is that shortcuts can do anything if you have the right app installed to do it. So you can change how shortcuts work by having different apps. So you can have like an app to do things with Python, Pyto, or Pythonista. They can run shortcuts. There's a shell, a terminal for iPhone. It can run shortcuts. You can run shell scripts on your iPhone with shortcuts. There's so many possibilities. We just need to get a better UI for this.
Can you like make an app that will like send social media posts like when I'm live, like every so often try to get people in?
You could do something better. You could. There's a action called use model. Okay, and you could technically set an automate. Oh, we didn't go through the automations tab or the gallery tab.
Go through it right now. I mean, right now I have time. My
Well-
phone's dead. Dead. Charge it. Okay.
You had to charge your phone.
Yeah, go through it, Michael. Come on.
Okay.
But do you want to
Um,
check chat? Because like I can't check it.
Yeah, let me look at chat real quick. We've already been going for an hour. I don't want to go too terribly long today, but we have no new chats. The thing about the Shortcuts app too, though, is there's a lot you can do with it. A lot of people get their shortcuts from the gallery. That's where they find a lot of the things that they use. And there is the automations tab. On iPhone, the automations tab lets you create automations that can run at a certain time of day. When you connect to a Wi-Fi network, when you leave Wi-Fi, when your cell signal changes.
When you leave work,
Yep, when you leave or get to work.
I
When your
can't do that because
when your battery gets to a certain percentage, like say it gets to 5%, you can have it play a specific sound or make a notification or speak text. Now, there is a known issue where certain voices with speak text do not speak outside of the Shortcuts app. That's another bug in Shortcuts. So I would love to see all of those things fixed. I do feel like Shortcuts sometimes gets the lesser end of the attention, but it can be so much more if they let it do that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show off a few things in here.
I'm ready when you are, but
Let me just show off those things real quick.
Voiceover on. Shortcuts. Back button. Cancel. Button. Cancel. Clear text. Cancel. Send message. Search actions. Dictate. Search actions. Search field. Double tap to edit. Add actions from the new button. Back button. Back button. Library. Back button. Tab bar. Automation. Tab. 2 selected. Automation. Tab. Gallery. Select library. Once at sunset. 3x. Automation. Heading. Add. Button.
So at the top we can add an automation.
Automation. Heading. Techopolis. Heading.
So these are automations that happen on our home.
Once at sunrise. 2 accessories. Button.
Basically, turn on
Actions
the light,
available.
turn off the lights. That's I have it do something at sunrise. I don't remember what.
Once at sunset. 3 accessories. Button.
So at sunset,
Actions
turn on
available.
all the lights.
Tech. Automation. Add. Add. Button. Cancel. Button. Personal automation. Time of day. At 8 alarm. When my alarm is stopped. Button.
So it says alarm when alarm is stopped. That's an example.
Sleep. When wind down starts. Button. Arrive. When I arrive at the gym. Button. Leave. When I leave work.
But you
Button.
can set these to whatever you want.
Email. When I get an email from Jane. Button. Message. When I get a message from mom. Button. Airplane mode. When airplane mode is turned on. Button. Wi-Fi. When my iPhone joins home Wi-Fi. Button. Bluetooth. When my iPhone connects to AirPods. Button.
So yes, you can have it run an automation when your phone connects to your AirPods.
NFC. When I tap an NFC tag. Button.
Or when you tap an NFC tag.
CarPlay. When CarPlay is connected. Button. App. When weather is opened or closed. Button.
So apps are pretty cool because you can, when you open a certain app, you can have it turn your brightness all the way to full, turn on Do Not Disturb, and set a certain, yeah, you could do several things.
Wallet. When I tap a wallet card or pass. Button. Apple Watch workout. When I start a workout. Button. Battery level. When battery level rises above 50%. Button. Charger. When my iPhone connects to power. Button. Low power mode. When low power mode is turned off. Do not disturb. When turning do not disturb on. Reduce interruptions. When turning reduce interruptions on. But play music. When turning play music on. But driving. When turning driving on. Button.
So these are when you change focuses.
Sound recognition. When my iPhone recognizes a doorbell sound. Button. Home automation. Create home automation. Create an automation. Search. Search field.
Okay. So those are the
Double
different
tap
things
to
that
edit.
you can add for automations.
Cancel. Button. Add.
So let's look at the
Button.
gallery.
Tab bar. Gallery. Gallery. Heading. Search. Search. Dictate. Button. Shortcuts for accessibility. Button.
And see, here's the ironic thing is shortcuts for accessibility is the first heading in the gallery.
Fun and games with Siri. Button. Starter shortcuts. Button. Great with Siri. Button. Wonderful widget shortcuts. But share sheet shortcuts. Button.
Yes, and you can add widgets that have shortcuts for your home screen and your lock screen.
One. Great. Starter shortcut. Fun and games with Siri. Shortcuts for accessibility. Loading. Access tools. Heading. Access tools. Button. Access tools. iPhone and iPad accessibility assistant. Button. Mac accessibility assistant. Button.
I have no clue what these do.
Actions available. Apple Vision Pro accessibility assistant. Apple Watch accessibility assistant. Selected. QR your shortcuts. Button.
So this lets you
Actions
make your
available.
shortcuts into QR codes.
QR your Wi-Fi. Button. Batch add reminders. Button.
I kind of forgot to tell you,
Actions available.
you can use shortcuts to create QR codes, which is kind of cool.
Wellbeing. Heading. Wellbeing. Button. Wellbeing. Hold that thought. Button. Calming sounds. Button. Remember this. But pain report. Button. Speak brush teeth routine. Button. Time tracking. But check-in message. Button. Mood journal. Button. Do not disturb timer. Clipboard A GIF mood. Button. Help. Heading. Help. Button. Help. In case of emergency. Button. Share with care team. Help message. But stay connected. Stay connected. Stay connected. Contact on home screen. Button. Speak meeting someone new. Button. Share contact details. But what do I need? Button. Special day countdown. Quick access. Heading. Quick access. Quick access. Home screen. But change text size. Toggle closed captions. Toggle increase contrast. Toggle switch control. But selected. Toggle voiceover. Button. Toggle voice control. But toggle assistive touch. Button. Toggle reduce transparency. Tab bar. Library.
See, there's a lot of
1
stuff,
of 4.
and this is just one category. There's loads of stuff in the gallery already that you can go find. And this is just one category, right?
Alert. Accessibility shortcut. Select. VoiceOver off.
So, again, that's one category. I urge people to check out the gallery to see if they already have something that you want before you go and try to create it on your own. Okay? So, Taylor, I'm going to hand it back over to you if you want to try and show us what you've made or try to make something.
Well, here's the thing. I tried to make the Uber thing. That was actually really complicated because they wanted payment method stuff, and I wasn't sure how to handle that. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I can get a little bit better before I do that. Because that was a little complicated. I tried to do a couple other things like with GitHub and things, but I'm just trying to mess around. But let me see what we can do here. So let me here. I'm gonna get I gotta get the phone connected here. Okay.
The dialog content is empty. Button. Zoom. Zoom. As new window.
Can you see my phone, Michael?
Just a moment.
Or is there a dialogue in the way?
I see your lock screen.
That's where I'm at. Is there a
Windows TV.
dialogue in the way?
Camera. Button. 0. 8.
Can
Shortcut.
you see it?
Library. Back button.
I think it's. I can see what looks like, yeah, all shortcuts. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Was there
So
an issue?
no, you're using dark mode, and I hadn't seen it in dark mode. That's interesting.
I did that purposefully because I actually like it better. All right. Let me turn my speech rate a little lower.
Yeah.
Screen recognition. Off. Speech volume. 75 words. Characters. Voices. Read selected.
Okay. Let's see. Oops.
Characters. Edit. But voices. Read selected. Headings. Containers. Screen recognition. Off. Speaking rate. 75%. 65. 60%. 55%.
This is good.
60%. Screen. Speech words.
Okay. So let me figure out where I'm at here.
Edit. Button. Add new folder. Button. Tab box selected. Library. Tab. Selected.
So what do you think a good
Library.
first shortcut
Tab.
is for me,
1 of
Michael?
4. Edit. Button.
Like I
So-
need something that will give me a dopamine rush so I can, feel like I can accomplish something.
Why don't, let's see. Okay, here's something creative. Let's create, let's
Screen dim.
create a new, let's go ahead and create a
Add
new
new ad.
shortcut.
Okay.
Edit. Add new folder. Library. Heading. All shortcuts. Button.
Yep.
Move. Edit. But library. Library. Create shortcut. All
Oh wait,
shortcuts.
sorry.
Create
Took
short.
me a minute.
Create short. Back button.
Create shortcut.
Now let's add a text block. Or I'm thinking blocks,
Button.
but it's action.
New shortcut. Add actions from below to create it. Search actions. Search
Text.
field. Search field. Cap T. Cap E. E. C. X. X. Y. T. T. Text.
That one?
Yep.
Text. Text field.
Okay.
Okay. Open the text field, and what we're gonna write is, we're gonna write, my name is Taylor Arndt, and I'm an accessibility specialist. Create a social
dim.
media post that I can use to promote my accessibility services.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so I'll just dictate that.
Text.
Mhm.
Text field.
Maybe?
Ask each time.
Uh-oh.
Select variable.
I accidentally hit
Button.
variables.
Text field. Is
I'm
editing.
good though.
Text. Insertion point at end.
My name is Taylor Arndt, period. Write a social media post
About how
about
I can sell my accessibility services.
how I can sell my accessibility services, period.
Inserted. My name is Taylor Arndt. Write a social media post about how I can sell my accessibility services.
Great. Great. Okay.
Wait, I
So-
can actually do this?
So what we've done, okay? What do you think we've done here?
Have a text block. Wait a minute. Hold on. So this is
Breathe
gonna be
in.
oh my gosh, why is this doing this?
Text.
You have your
Action
lock
menu.
timeout very short
Button.
for some reason.
Back button.
Oh,
100% battery power. Low power mode.
why do I have
So-
low power
Not
mode?
charging. Status bar item.
Hold on.
So what do
Turn
you
off
think?
low power mode. Let me get rid of that real quick.
Charging. 100% battery power. Not charging.
There we go. Sorry, Michael.
Accessibility services.
So what do you think we're doing here?
We are adding a prompt for an LLM.
Yes, we are. And we're about to show off one of the amazing shortcut features of iOS 26.
Because, I mean, look, if I keep doing this, I could automate my life.
So we're going to use we're going to find another action called use model.
Use.
Select variable.
Do I do
Button.
anything with variables?
Nope.
When
So
do I
you're
use
gonna find the close-
variables?
You're going to find the close button.
Not the delete button.
Right.
Text. Action. Button. Text. Action. Text. Button.
It's going to be on the
Close.
so find where it says use select variable.
Is it that one? The one I'm
No,
on?
that is the delete.
Text field. Select variable. But ask each time. Button.
Keep going.
Clipboard. Current date. Device details. Shortcut input. Button. Close. Button. Back button.
There we go.
Accessibility services.
Okay.
Now you're going to find search actions.
Search action.
Search actions. Search field. Search field. Is editing. Search cap I. Cap U. Cap E S. S E. E. Use model. Use model.
It didn't
Click that.
select it. It didn't select it,
Use
but
model. Use model.
okay. Flick right.
More info. Button.
Flick left.
User point. Use model.
Double tap.
Use model.
What the?
It's
Use.
not selecting it for some reason. Let's go ahead and do the search button at the bottom right to make
E.
the
S.
Hold on. Let's try that
L.
again. Sorry.
Delete. Cap U. Cap U. Cap U. S. S. E. E. Search. Use model. Use model. Use model.
The world?
go to the more info button.
More info. Tap into chat text. A request for the follow up. Add. Button. Add.
Okay.
Now use explore by touch to look around the screen.
Use. Cloud. Model. Media post about how I can sell my. Use. Cloud. Model.
Okay.
Actions
And that's what
available.
you want to use. And flick right.
Button.
Keep going.
Close. Text. Text field. Search
It says
actions.
text
Search
field. Okay.
Yep.
Double tap.
So
to
the
edit.
reason why it does that is because we're pulling from the text action that we made above that. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So now let's go to run and let's see what we get. Or play.
Play. Button. Click. Back button. Shortcuts. Shortcut finished. Hello, friends and community. Arndt, and I'm thrilled to announce that I'm now offering specialized accessibility services to help businesses and individuals create more inclusive and user-friendly environments.
It actually had one thing before
Hello,
that.
Scissors, what I offer.
Hold on.
Voltage sign, exciting news, hot news, cloud, model,
Here.
button, close, Text. Text field. Hello, friends and community. High
There we
voltage
go.
sign. Exciting news. High voltage sign.
Wow.
Keep
I
going.
don't like the emojis, but
Okay, keep going.
Hello, friends and community. I'm Taylor Arndt, and I'm thrilled to announce. Hello,
hey,
friends and community.
stop it.
I'm Taylor Arndt, and I'm thrilled to announce that I'm now offering specialized accessibility services to help businesses and individuals create more inclusive and user-friendly environments. Scissors, what I offer. Website accessibility audits. Comprehensive evaluations to ensure your digital spaces meet WCAG standards. Bullet custom accessibility solutions. Tailored strategies to enhance accessibility based on your unique needs. Training and workshops. Educate your team on best practices for accessibility in design, content, and development. Bullet consultation services. Personalized advice to integrate accessibility into your overall business strategy. Here, why accessibility matters. Bullet inclusivity boosts user engagement and satisfaction. Bullet expands your market reach to over 1 billion people worldwide with disabilities. Bullet demonstrates your commitment to social responsibility and equality. Backhand index finger pointing down, ready to make a difference? Let's work together to create a more accessible world, one digital step at a time. Feel free. Thank you for your support, and let's spread the word about the importance of accessibility. Glowing star.
Now, here's my here's my opinion on this. Okay.
Okay.
There's no rate limits.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me pause, set this phone down so I don't throw it across the room by accident. So, because I remember I have trouble making prompts sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, could I make a shortcut and like you know how I have the prompt the what it's called the system prompt? I could give it a system prompt in the text field, and then
Yes.
if I run the prompt optimizer with a copied text, it will.
You could build a prompt optimizer with this.
I don't need to build an app.
Nope.
What's the reason to do it with a shortcut versus an app?
Great question. Shortcuts give you access to to cloud AI. So what you just used was from Apple's private cloud compute. It was not from your local device.
Okay.
When we build apps, we can only get access to the local device stuff. Okay?
Why is that?
That's just the rules right now. Now, here's where this gets crazy. Okay? That prompt that we put in that initial text field
Yeah.
was just actually this is kind of crazy to think about. That
Uh-oh.
was just a random test. Look what it did with a random test.
Yeah, I know.
Now, here's the power of shortcuts that I don't think you've even realized.
Probably not.
This is not including your Mac. This is just on an iPhone. This is on a stinking iPhone, folks. Okay? This is unrealized potential. Okay? You could set it. When would you like to promote every day?
I don't know. When's the best time to promote every day? Could we have shortcuts to do that for me?
Well, yeah, you could. But just pick a number.
I don't know. 12 o'clock, because that's when everybody's on lunch.
Okay, let's say 12 o'clock Central every day. Okay?
Okay.
So, what you can do is create an automation, as we saw, this was time of day. At 12 o'clock, run this shortcut and get a random social media post based on the prompt.
What do you mean based on the prompt? Explain.
Based on that prompt and that text that block action at the top.
Okay.
So it can send you, you can even have it, you could have it give you the post, like, hey, it's time for your daily post as a notification, and you can open it and it will give it to you. Or you can even add actions for Facebook and X and others to automatically post without editing. I will add, you want to edit. But you could have it automatically post if you're confident in what it gives you based on your prompt. It can automatically post for you. Not only that, okay, But the way that this works is kind of crude. And the reason why I say that is, yeah, we have a prompt in a file, okay? Or we have a prompt in a text action, okay? But what if we wanted to do something more? We can have it open a file, grab the prompt from a file in iCloud or locally on our phone, and then run the shortcut through there based on time of day, all from an iPhone.
So why aren't you using this?
I just haven't set it up, but this is why we need to have these conversations, because we don't know what's possible until we start brainstorming and talking about it. That's why we have the Beyond the Gallery website. That's why we have the mailing list, right?
Okay. Hmm.
Because did you
Screen
honestly think you could do any of this stuff before we
My name is
start
Taylor.
talking about it?
Close. Button.
No, and like, could I make the prompt optimizer and then like share it on Beyond the Gallery?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, can it search the web or like if I say give accessibility tips?
Well, you see,
Oh, great.
that's the next level of complexity that will make this very perplexing.
Perplexity. Mm.
The Perplexity app has loads of shortcut actions, even doing a search and getting information. And I think I haven't tried it, but you probably can get results back and pass those results to another shortcuts action. So, can you imagine using Apple shortcuts to the Apple intelligence to then speak to Perplexity and then go off and make other decisions, and have Apple Intelligence, the use model action, be a kind of assistant that's unlimited AI? And there are ideas I have now,
Uh-oh.
because you could basically have an automation and have use model go through several different things and look at files and other content and loop through, like use the repeat with each and other things and run through these loops and have AI do more than what you ever thought it could do.
So here's
And
another. Oh, sorry.
and that's only possible with shortcuts.
So what about this? I'm talking about one specific client we have, not going to name any names. But when they send me something and I need to keep track of time for that said item, could I have it, okay, if I get email from this person, then it could start like tracking time if I accept that said item?
Hmm. Well, you see, I don't think that we saw the action, but there is basically an action to run an API.
Okay.
So technically, when an email comes, because we saw that in the automation list, when I get an email from so and so, run this shortcut. So you could do. Oof,
But I don't need to log
oof,
into said item. I just need to
oof.
track time.
Uh, we need to have a discussion offline,
Okay.
because it might be possible when you get a email from so and so to use Perplexity, possibly log into a certain website and accept a certain thing.
Okay. I didn't want to go that far, but yeah.
It's doable.
It is. I didn't want to go that far. Mainly I just because like I want to like look at what I want to accept and then like if I accept it then I need
Yeah.
it to really start a timer. Like that's the
Hmm.
thing I need.
Yeah. All of these things are possible.
And then like, could you have it like make a timesheet and then at the end of the week send it to your manager?
Yes.
And then could you have it like keep
Basically, you can have it grab the information from a file, parse that file, and then put new data in it.
does Square have any actions? So like if I could time track and then it could like figure out the billable hours and then like make invoice with Square based on the
Do they have a specific app for that for their time tracking?
who does?
Just Square.
No, I'm not talking about Square's time tracking. Like using the shortcuts time tracking.
Oh, because Shortcuts does have a clock in and clock out
Screen
shortcut.
dimmed.
Right. I don't know.
Vertical scroll bar. 6 pages. Close.
I might have to
Button.
make a quick time tracking app so I can try this out. Wow, Michael.
So it doesn't look like Square has a app. But this is why I've always wanted to have Beyond the Gallery, because there's so many things that we can do with shortcuts. Like for sharing, you can send message, send email. You can do AirDrop. You can copy to clipboard. You can get the clipboard, so you can get the contents of the clipboard. You can post a shared album. You can create QR codes. You can scan QR codes. I thought that
I'm
was
gonna okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for just a minute. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to make something and I'll show it off once I get it done.
okay.
So real quick and then we'll be done. I promise.
Under documents, you can make PDFs. You can add markup to documents.
But I'm gonna go ahead and make a shortcut.
Optimize file size of PDF. Split PDFs into pages.
Oh really?
Add PDF to books.
That would have been helpful like when I was a student.
Get text from PDF. You can, there's a file, select file, move file, rename file, save
So
file,
powerful.
delete file, get link to file. That's really cool for in iCloud. Create folder, get contents of folder, get file from folder. And remember, we have actions actions like for lists. So when like you get the contents of a folder, it puts it in a list variable, list type. Append to text file. Archives. Make archives. Basically make or extract zip files. You can do that.
So powerful.
Open file. Get details of file. Filter files. Rich text. Make HTML from rich text. Make markdown from rich text. Make rich text from HTML. Make rich text from Markdown, which I think is really cool.
So powerful. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna make a shortcut and then I'm gonna show you guys.
And I'm just talking while you're doing that.
Yeah, I just need to boot up Parallels because I need to go to the prompt optimizer thing. I need to.
You can do search the web.
Through
Open
what?
URLs. Find Giphy image. Show web view. Show web view. Wow.
Really?
You can show a web view in your shortcut anywhere you are.
Why would you need that?
Maybe you just want to show some web content without going to the Safari app. Get items from RSS feed. That's a neat item.
So can shortcuts be embedded into apps?
Get RSS feed from page. Huh. Didn't know that existed. Filter articles from web page. Get details of article.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this done here.
Get article using Safari Reader. URLs, URL type, URL encode.
I have so many ideas. Oh dear, it's not good.
Get URL from input. Get component of URL. That's nice.
I have so many ideas. Shoot.
Expand URL. Get content of URL. That is our API calling action.
Platform.openai.com.
Get headers of URL? Huh, interesting. Get
What?
contents of web page. Get details of Safari web page. Run JavaScript on web page. That one's a nice one.
Am I gonna continue the internet? Hold on. What's going on here? Parallels. I was not thinking I'd do this today.
What's in the media category? Convert image. Filter images. Get details of image. Get images from input. Make image from PDF page. Make image from rich text. Oh, that's intriguing. Extract text from image. That one's really nice. I love that action.
Do you use that a lot?
Yep, I do. Because I could get contents of screen and then extract text from image.
Come on.
Crop image,
Parallels.
flip image, mask image, overlay image, overlay text, resize image, rotate image, remove image background. I like that one a lot too.
So this is unlimited AI then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Because Apple doesn't really put that we know of doesn't put limits on cloud compute.
Really?
Encode media for videos. Trim media. Set volume, play pause, seek,
The
skip,
world's up with the internet.
skip forward. Change playback destination. That one's fun.
Okay, let's see.
Find podcasts, follow podcasts, play podcasts, get episode,
What the world?
get podcasts from library, get details of podcast, and get details of podcast episode. Yeah, there's a lot here.
What the world's going on here? Okay, well, let's see. Strange. That's cool though. I'm trying to get this done real quick. But,
And even ALEXA has shortcuts actions. You can start a timer on A-Lady. You can ask A-Lady. Don't know why there's two ask actions. You could type to A-Lady. So again, apps have actions too. You can play books using the Audible app.
Wow, this is so strange. Okay, maybe I won't be able to do this one because
There's a post on
can't.
Facebook
Let's see.
action.
Wait a minute. What the world? Okay, let me restart the parallels real quick. Otherwise, I can't do this, but that would stink. I want to get this done. Maybe it's just not gonna work. Well, I think I'm gonna add. I think it's not gonna work, unfortunately. But I could show you later, Michael,
Okay, not a problem.
because it just parallels is not being nice.
Well, we've been going for a while, and I think that for brevity and so folks can see about the Shortcuts app, I think that that's going to
I'll
do
have
it.
to end stream, so I'll have to get into
But
parallels and do it.
before we end stream, I want to mention a few things.
Okay.
Folks, it's got problems. It's going to be rough. Stick with it. Keep playing with it. And if you guys from Apple Accessibility are watching, please address some of these things. What it will let us do is so much more than what we could ever imagine doing, before. It's very powerful. If folks are interested, we have a mailing list, Shortcuts plus subscribe at beyondthegallery.app. You can send an email once you're subscribed to Shortcuts at beyondthegallery.app. We have our mobile app on iOS and the iPad to share shortcuts. And let's build a community. Let's get folks around this to make great shortcuts and great content for the shortcuts. This is a powerful app, and it shouldn't be where it is. And I want to see it do so much more. So I want to thank the workflow team for making the initial versions and Apple for carrying it on. I want to just see people use it and take advantage of that. Again, my name is Michael Dowies. I want to thank you, Taylor, for being here. Did this change your perspective?
It did, yeah. And definitely changed things, and I'm super excited about it.
Well, the one thing I want to mention too, that yes, this is not easy, but with Beyond the Gallery and similar websites, we haven't. It's like an app store. It's like an app store. We can share the shortcuts that we create and distribute, and we can send them back and forth, like apps. Think of these as small apps that can do a task, and we'd love to see what you created and how you did it. So check it out. I'd love to see what shortcuts Taylor makes, and we have loads up there. So we hope to see you all on the website.
Do we have any chats to round us out?
Let me take a look. I believe we do. Yep, we're glad you're here. And that was it.
Okay, I'm just trying to get end stream, having technical problems, of course, as always, but I'm gonna get it figured out.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everybody. This has been fantastic. Glad that you all came by, and we'll see you on another stream.
All right, let's see. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Okay. I can't end the stream because I'm offline because it parallels didn't get connections. I have to do Windows because it's not accessible. Hold on. All right, let me see if I can end this. Dang it. Okay, Michael, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna end it real quick.
Sounds good.
If I can, hopefully. That'd be awful. I'll try to log in on my Mac. It's just not accessible, so I'll have to figure it out.